Traveler, Paimon. It's been a while. As it happens, there is a letter here for you. One moment.
A letter? From who? Dear Diary, I'm Kale. I've been getting better and better. That said, when I think back to the days when I'll leave it there for now. Master said he'll take...
Kale.
Yes, Master? Huh?
What's wrong, Kale?
No, sorry. I didn't mean to stare.
Master Tainari. Tainari's the General Mahamatra. He's probably busy.
Wait,
You mean that guy who just joined the Vahu? Sounds like you've been getting to know him more.
what's going on? Sethos is acting like he's my master. And if so, it's a weird choice of prank. But anyway...
Hey, you're zoning out again.
Wait! He's right. It has been a while since I last visited Sumeru City. Is this really Sumeru City?
Hey, did you see who just walked by? Would you like some fruit?
Will I ever see them?
It takes courage to maintain peaceful.
Sage disappears without a trace.
Would you like a coffee? Students here are so much
Next time. Yeah. But what about... I guess I should be used... Once I've made enough... True?
Hey, but can I ask... Don't worry.
I guess...
Yeah, trust me. Play direct.
Why don't you go ask the grand...
Really?
Lord Kabe Bay, did you get a chance to review? You mean I was thinking that maybe Are you suggesting that we... Well, since we have more than we... Also, about that designer, let's cut our losses. Pay him his fee and send him on his way. I'd like you to get late... Who's sneaking around over there?
Mr.
Do you recognize this person, sir? Yes, it's all right. We've met. This is Kale. What brings you to the city, Kale?
No, this is all wrong. The someone else. There's gotta be someone else out there who still remembers the truth.
Hey, wait! Don't run off! How strange. What's gotten into...
It's like everyone switched places. I guess I'll keep looking around.
Lots of visitors today, I see. Welcome.
Hey, Rahman. You know that guy?
Oh, you mean a Hongar? Yeah, he got it.
Seriously? Oh, well, that's a shame. I was planning.
Oh, don't worry about it.
The legendary Flame Mane discussing.
Flame Mane? You know, I'm not actually sure when people started calling me that. Maybe the other Eremites thought I needed a fiercer type. To be completely honest, I think the title would fit you better.
You think? Can't say I've never imagined myself.
You would?
Is that so strange?
Oh, not at all. In fact, I've adored the dance of Sub-Zeros ever since.
Really? Hey, when that day comes.
Sure. If the day comes, I'd be... Everyone I know, everything I've ever known. Suddenly it's all a jumbled mess. The question is, who's right? Them or me? My head feels so heavy. I can't think straight.
Mahamatra Tainari, you've apprehended...
They say that the fool is prone to... Siraj,
Tainari. You were the one, and now you're trying to stop me again?
that's enough. I'm not in the mood to listen to your... Karina, Ilias.
Yes, sir.
Next on the agenda... What is it? Wait, did Professor Zahahati send you?
No, Master, it's me. Listen to me. Something really weird is going on, and you're not the General Mahamatra. You're a forest watcher. Just yesterday, we agreed to come to...
All right, there's no rush. Your name is Kale, correct? Although this is our first meeting, you do seem strangely familiar somehow. Is there anything I...
No, no. Master! Master!
What is it? Did you have another nightmare? I've told you before, when you're tired, lay down on your back. Now, we're supposed to go shopping and go wash your face. Takes...
Okay. Thanks, Master Tainari.
And yet, dreams can sometimes be a warning of things that... That dream felt unusually real, didn't it? Here's my suggestion. And just to be on the safe side, I think you should also inform your two travelers. Time is short. A storm is coming from beyond.
What a strange situation. Imagine waking up one day to find that everything around you has changed. You might not even recognize Paimon anymore. Whew, that's a scary thought. Let's get to Sumeru and find out what the heck is going on. Traveler! Paimon! Thank goodness. I'm so glad you made it. Of course. We won't let anything happen to you, Kale. Yeah, I was just... After I wrote my letter, Master and I went to Samira's city and told the She was silent at first. It seemed like she was deep in thought. The entire
Not just Sumeru City. The basically, everyone living...
Holy smoke!
Yes, it's quite an operation. They've requisitioned almost all the Sumpter beasts in Sumeru for the task. The Dendro Archon said that what Kale experienced after our meeting, she immediately summoned the Six Sage. Please keep... The official reason they've given is a large-scale renovation of the ring.
The Dendro Archon seemed really worried when we spoke to her. She said you can go visit her. She also said she'd hold out until the...
Tighnari? Kale? You got it?
One moment. I'll be... As a forest watcher, I've been tasked with assisting with the relocation. This will be the final group of evacuees from Sumeru City. While they're away from home, they'll be happy. Thank you for coming in our time of need.
Excuse me. Sorry to trouble you.
Where's my mom? Where did she go?
Don't worry, those items are worth it.
I bet you thought you'd get away with it.
We should go help the evacuee.
I'm so glad that you believed me, and don't worry. We may not know exactly what's going on. Goodbye! Will do. Paimon's not sure how she found the words to comfort Kale. Let's head to the Sanctuary of Sur...
Who goes there? Are you blind? It's the Traveler and Paimon.
Huh? Oh, so it is. I'm sorry, I haven't been sleeping well lately. The Dendro Archon is in a very vulnerable state at the moment.
Just seeing you two again already puts our minds at ease. Please, enter. I'm sure everyone's expecting you.
Traveler, Paimon.
Aha! Perfect timing.
Oh, it's good to see. What kind of danger is Sumeru City and
At this stage, we can't be certain.
I take it that Kale told you about her.
Yeah. Apparently, everyone in Sumeru City was acting super weird. Even you guys. It was like...
That's right. Kale and Tighnari reported the situation to the Dendro Archon.
It's a reasonable inference. Oh,
We don't know why Kale would dream of these things, nor who was trying to warn her. The Dendro Archon decided to connect to Irminsul to investigate more
Irminsul is connected directly to the ley lines. The tree serves as a central hub but something has gone awry, severely compromising the performance of this core. Information is bottlenecking inside.
In short, the souls of the... In the long run, Kale's dream could well become a
I've come this far. Do you... Faced with a growing backlog of information, the Dendro Archon decided to connect herself directly to Irminsul.
but it is an almost impossible task. Individual brains aren't equipped to deal with the and for God. Even for a god, the suffering...
The Dendro Archon's power originates from Irminsul. On top of that, she's subjecting herself to the grueling task of... And despite all of this, she is somehow finding the strength...
I finished analyzing the latest data. Looks like our working theory was wrong. There's no
So it's internal then. Some sort of disease, perhaps.
Sino? What is it?
Not long ago, I got a tip from the Core of 30 that At first, I suspected that they might have something to do with all this. So I sent some people to investigate. But if Irminsul...
Don't you think there are more important things to worry about right now than guessing? It's been over 12 hours with no new intel. If even the Keeper of Irminsul is this badly affected, you can imagine how bad...
Dendro Archon.
Nahida!
What's wrong?
Her breathing is weak, and her...
Looks like it's time to move to the backup plan.
What's the back?
Get out of the city and take the Dendro Archon with her. The entrance to Irminsul is directly beneath the sanctuary of Surasthana. That means this is ground zero if anything goes wrong.
The Dendro Archon has a very strong connection to Irminsul. But under normal circumstances, she can unleash her full power here. But with Irminsul out of control, our first priority is to get her away from here.
The situation is critical. There's no time to deliberate. Everyone in agreement?
I'll deal with it. I'll also let the Matra and the Core of 30.
Let's go. No sense grieving when there's nothing more we can do.
Agreed. We'll be back as soon as this...
Last group of civilians has been safely evacuated. Dendro Archon's carriage will travel with them. Sino and Hat Guy will protect the convoy, with the Dendro Archon in a coma, and with Irminsul still to tip.
Stop moaning, Cyrus. We're the teachers here. We should be showing a little more confidence, don't you think?
A wise judgment.
Let's move out to Caravan Rebot.
Sir, all units are in position. Good. Everything is going to plan. Interfering with Sumeru City isn't... We need to speed things up here.
No, sir. You have my...
They say that fervent, but we appear to be the
How is the Dendro Arc?
Her breathing is steady. I prepared... Her vitals are still very weak. Based on the information you've provided, I have a working hypothesis. Elemental energy usually flows through...
Is this similar to the ley lines?
Correct. From a biological perspective, if you
Is there any way to restore her? I know the ley lines have strong self-healing abilities.
Before we think about that, there's a bigger predicament to resolve. Restoring the Dendro Archon's power requires us to heal Irminsul first. But that...
Hi, Manzar! Master Tainari and Sino looks...
Tainari.
Master Nephis, sages.
Tainari, have you gotten taller? Or did your ears get longer?
Hopefully the former, Uncle Bala.
Sino, where's Professor Sino?
He went out into the wild to invent...
He shouldn't be trotting around alone.
Would someone mind introducing us?
Ah, yes, of course. I'm sure we're all familiar with the Traveler and Paimon. They're the heroes who helped foil us. These gentlemen and I are the 6 current sages of the Academia. We have Sage Alkindi of the Taoist Sage Shakir.
Nice to meet you all.
I've heard much about you. Delighted to finally meet you in person.
You're younger than I imagined for someone.
Once we're on the other side of this, could we...
Of course! No,
Back to business. So we need to come up with a plan as soon as possible. For not.
Well, firstly, having reviewed the data, that being said, before we consider how to fix it, we need to understand precisely what has gone wrong.
We have no direct access to Irminsul. However, we might be able... Wait, is that what Cyrus is up to?
I heard that while in the sanctuary, Irminsul is vital, not just...
Are you saying we should consider a scenario?
I'm merely pointing out that...
You have a valid point. But until word Kale,
I understand that you were the first to...
Of course, but
If there are no signs of external damage, could it be a stress fracture?
It's possible, but surely a stress fracture would be more likely to cause a complete shut.
Sages, General Mahamatra, sorry to interrupt. What happened? Some citizens didn't believe that Sumeru City was really in any danger.
How many people are we...
About a dozen. Sakura found them while... By the time we arrived, there were only 2 survivors.
Where did this happen?
Near Yasna Monument.
That's not far from Carrot.
Master,
I know.
Sir Cyrus said the same thing. I'll go join him.
Count me in too. Don't let my age fool you. I can still fend for myself.
Very well. Meanwhile,
Get back soon.
Take care of yourselves.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities. tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities. So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
Please don't go any further. As you get closer to
So this is our mentally
I'm going to...
Cyrus, you didn't even bring a single guard?
It's fine.
Oh, it's...
That's right. Flowers that bloom.
I don't believe I've ever seen a...
Did you discover it nearby?
Not just here. Way over there, too. They're everywhere. There's even more in that...
How did you ascertain the situation further ahead?
Yes.
This area is relatively safe so far. However, some vision-bearing
Sino, do you...
I do, Professor. I received...
Good. After all these years, it's time to put that knowledge into practice. There must be anomalous information hidden within these blossoms. Alkindi, been a while since we...
Sure has.
Anything we can do to help?
Oh, you need my help?
All right, well...
Let's regroup at Caravan
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental pep. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly be... What is it? You thought of something? Really?
Phew. Glad to...
Any longer and we would have gone out.
Well, this is a nice surprise.
We've made some progress, so
By dissecting the ley line's blossoms, we've been able to... The Dendro Archon has the power to connect to Irminsul. But there's also another...
Devices? Oh, wait.
The Akasha terminal?
That's right.
Of course. He's been so...
Yes, but although the system... It turns out that a certain someone gets so bored at work...
No prizes for guessing who...
If praising others is that embarrassing for you, you can simply spare yourself the ordeal.
As much as it pains me to say anything nice about him, there's no denying it. The Akasha is exactly what Sumeru needs at this moment. Between us...
But if I recall correctly,
that's exactly right. The Akasha...
Namely, to the Temple of Silence. Ring any bell? It's the only major institution in Sumeru dedicated to preserving the knowledge of...
I agree.
Master Nephis and the other sages have discussed it. We have to move into the desert next. The scholars and the
Eremites will keep everyone's...
This leaves us just one thing. That Dendro Archon.
She's very weak. We can't afford to wait until...
Well, luckily, the travel...
Really?
Wow. Nice one, Trap.
What say our Amorta expert?
Theoretically, it's feasible. From what you're saying, in which case, as long as a Pep is willing, she should be...
It wouldn't be difficult for her at all. The only problem is convincing her to help.
Yeah! Even though she wasn't exactly friendly the last time we met, when she realizes the danger that Nihida is in, surely...
Either way, we're not exactly spoiled for...
Hey, it's better than having no op...
I agree. Without Irminsul's aid, the legendary Dendro Dragon Apep may well be the only living thing in Sumeru who can help. There's no time to lose. I'll bring this proposal. The academics will go to the Temple of Silence to look for a solution to the Akasha problem. The Eremites will escort the civilians safely to Aru Village, and the traveler and...
There's still a long road ahead, and no knowing...
If there are no objections, then let's proceed, no matter the distance between us.
Huh.
No.
What's the difference?
The sequel's much cooler.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, it was very apropos. Come on.
Tainari has brought me up to speed. But we can't proceed with everything. You two, please go on ahead with the Dendro Archon.
No problem.
Words can't express my gratitude.
All right, let's get going. If Paimon remembers Traveler, Paimon. Kale, what's the... Master Tainari once told me, after you raise a problem, you should think about how to resolve it. I tried my best to keep up with the...
Paimon knows but fear not, it's got tons of info about all... You see? Being the... Paimon doesn't always understand.
This is perfect. Could I borrow...
Sure. Matter of fact, the spare copy was originally... But it doesn't seem so necessary now.
Thank you so much. But still, anyway, that was all.
See ya! Alright, time to bring the Hida to see a pep. Hey, here's a thought. If we brought Nervalette along, do you think he could help us persuade a pep to help? Actually, never mind. In a pep size, Nervalette's probably one of those dragons who's grown too close to humankind. They might end up fighting for all we know.
I had a feeling your kind might come calling. The ley lines are in disarray. Something has gone wrong with Irminsul, yet even from a great distance away, I can sense you who took our home from us. Prepare to...
This isn't a joke, Pep.
Is she now? Then do explain. For what reason should I lend Booer my... The age of the dragons, in choosing not to side with your enemies, do not forget that I have no love for this world you hold so dear.
Pep, if you truly despise, after the great humiliation of being helped by a god in the past, shouldn't you be jumping at this chance to balance the scales?
Now that is a compelling... When El Ahmar plotted against me and I was tortured by forbidden knowledge, and though I regard with shame the pity of my enemies, to receive aid... Oh, tiny Booer, puny
Whoa! It's happening again! We're gonna get sucked in!
It is done. The heart of Oasis is supplying her with... But I should warn you. Booer's existence is closely intertwined with Irminsul. Unless the issues plaguing it are... Spare me your words of gratitude. You may also spare me... A dragon's sovereign's power is far greater than you can imagine. Well, I was indeed...
Oh, good to hear.
Ever held in high favor. The compliment was sincere. I did once. That tree was not...
What?
There was a time when it belonged to Teyvat. Its appearance and function, then the heavenly principles usurped and heavenly principles. God of gods. It makes me sick. As things stand today, holding a grudge again, but there will come a day when we reclaim this world for ourselves. I can already sense that far away from here, the Hydro Dragon has wrested his authority from the hands of the usurpers. But we have yet to meet. I know that we are both preparing for...
Uh-huh.
I hear a great disturbance.
Huh? What is it?
Sandstorms come. The Jinn. Another calamity approaches. Booer is safe with me.
Oh, thanks again.
I told you already.
There's no need for everyone to stay.
Yes, Mahama.
Sino! What's going on?
You're back. How is the Dendro Archon? It's the Jinn. Tainari and Kale have returned to Aru village to help.
It's just one thing after another. As I see it,
Gurabad?
Baladuri could explain it.
Gorabad is, for me, a fated land. I must there, my master.
Lilupar. Yeah. We once said goodbye to a friend. If we can find a way to wake her up, maybe.
Well, be careful.
You mean there are other...
It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebot, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. To call it a coincidence...
Don't worry. We've gotten a lot stronger since our last What did they...
It appears the monsters native to the desert have been...
You should get going. We'll take care of things here. You too.
Don't do anything too risky. You got it?
The Jinn are swarming out of Gurabad. Looks like Elvira was right. Let's get inside and see what's going on. They just keep coming. How many of these things are they? We'll never take them all out. Let's just head further inside for now. Trying to move. A little of this, honey. Yeah. Take flight. How dare you! Target spotted. All units at the ready. It's a chili. They must be using this place as a stronghold. Are they the ones behind all this? Take flight. So rude. My apologies. Guiding Jin with one hand and Patui with the other? This is pure chaos. See that strange machine? Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurabad and setting all those dangerous Jinn free.
The target has reached the core zone. Requesting backup. Repeat, requesting backup.
Backup en route. Stop her at all costs.
A dash of frost.
Nice one, traveler. Let's get going.
seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Apologies, sir.
There is no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful...
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Ermin's soul, now this...
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. I assume you are not...
Oh, this guy is... However you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this somehow. So you can either start talking, or will it... Let's get him! Traveler? What's wrong?
You're remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon finding the ringleader all alone.
Did you show yourself just to say...
Is this you trying to take back... I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity.
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some kind of...
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. I'm quite aware that you are both heroes of great renown. I've been following your adventures with great admiration.
What do you mean, admiration? Sorry, but that sounds pretty weird.
I don't see why. We may happen to occupy a
Well, now that you're observing us up close...
I've observed as keenly as I can. Yet, violence is not my area of expertise either. So, besides, I've heard that even 3 moons in the sky fail to eclipse your brilliance.
3 moons?
So, you have a connection with the Harbinger, the Doctor.
Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nodcry. Look at me.
What are you after? Revenge for Dottore? Or are you plotting something?
I've said quite enough, I believe. There's no point in continuing this conversation.
Ugh.
I'll take that as a yes. Then I'm sure you'll have heard the story of this place. It was right here that Lilupar once these degenerate rulers lost...
What are you trying to say?
I once admired you for your adventures. That is the earnest... Are these rules truly just? Does the heavenly principles rule with wisdom or folly? And how can we be sure...
Do you seriously think you're gonna convince it?
Convince you? If a few words from a stranger were enough to make... I am merely stating my position, so that we might As for what game I'm playing here... It was a wise decision not to attack me immediately, since you did not...
Leave this to us, sir.
Very well. I trust you to do what is Sumeru City, Irminsul.
Hey! Stop right there! Don't you dare leave without explaining...
All units, stop them! Protect...
Did you hear that? He mentioned Sumeru City and Irminsul! He definitely knows something! We can't let him get away! Get rid of these pesky soldiers, quick!
Rear guard to the front. Don't let them through.
Get that thing in position!
Hold on. Just a little longer. Commissar Talon. Sorensen. My apologies. Strike pose. Whirling snow.
We finally beat them! That mysterious guy can't have gotten far! Let's catch up with him! Found him! Over it!
You're very persistent.
Hey, you! Stop running and explain your... What's this?
Relax. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough. Don't be discouraged. I knew that someone would come where to chat with you, which door to exit. You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So far, you've only... But not to worry. This is only our first...
Just answer me one last question. Why do you continue...
Follow isn't quite the right word. Let's just say even those you see as villains have their friends. When any set of rules is established, there will be those who benefit, and though neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world, we were both searching for a goodbye, traveler in Paimon. I wish you a timely escape.
Hey! Come back! Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our adventures. I'm sorry. She shouldn't have jumped the gun. Okay.
Sino and his team are guarding the north.
There's so many Don't fret. I am well prepared for this.
Huh. So you have a solution?
Perhaps you're unaware that I have a true. Off you go, Plumpy. Come on, what's the holdup? 20,000 Mora. 100,000 Mora.
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and... Plumpy! Don't you Jin have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation. You wanna play rough? You can play it.
Looks like it's up to us now. Be careful.
Yes, Master. How did I pass out? Never mind. It's time for revenge.
This reminds me of when you first arrived at the airport. You were trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon Spino Crocodile territory by mistake. Fighting side by side. I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you before strangers.
There's too many of them. I can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle.
Tainari, how's the situation on your end?
We held the line, though it was a close call. But it looks like they're prepared.
They've breached our defenses in the south.
We're hemmed in.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news. Another line.
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dory and I will...
But Master!
This is not a discussion, Kale.
Wait, you can't pin all your hopes. Oh, great. I've almost run out of the thing. Map?
Need any help?
Huh?
What is it, Kale?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before...
I don't care. Who...
The only one who can help is you. I am...
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter.
Watch out! Jin incoming!
I am a spirit...
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit, created at the beginning.
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion. What's wrong, Plumpy? I've never...
But do you know what Kale is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
It's a song composed by the goddess of flowers. Is Kale in?
Not to my knowledge.
The Jinn have actually quieted down.
Clearly, the song's left by the goddess of flowers.
Really? Let me try. I... Stay away! I'll stop.
It seems like the song only worked.
Kale.
Any luck?
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient...
Huh? Wait, that sounds like...
It's been a long while. Did you miss me?
Yeah, that...
Let's save the catching up for later. First, this should be the right mechanism. There we go. Come on, let's leave this place.
Huh. Those Fatui sure made themselves...
The Fatui? They came to the
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met... Oh, yeah. On a slightly different note, I finally took care of Myra. Not much to write home about. He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he could... What about you guys? Bet you...
Of course not. We're super...
Wow. Sounds like I should make time...
Oh, right. I'm almost...
That bottle? Seriously?
Yeah! We need her power to come and... Here's hoping we actually managed to... Let's see. Aha! Found her!
What a long dream. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. And that, in truth, it was at first. I was none too pleased when those miscreants barged in. After we last parted ways, it rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn, depriving... I fought against it for a long... Once satisfied that dark power... Why have you returned to Gurabad, my
Well, basically, Sumira is in danger and a lot of her friends are affected. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and...
Child's play. I thank you, Lulu. No need to thank me, my master. I have granted...
The sandstorm's gone. When I said that we'd meet again under a lovely...
Yay! Although, honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucked. Well, there shouldn't be any more Jinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Sounds good. You can introduce it.
Another.
The storms have stopped. We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now. Time to regroup.
So, this is the Temple of Silence.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they?
I don't know. This plan, even in King Deshret.
Well, unless you know of the plan is the scale of this project is.
You're back. Everything all right?
Friends of yours?
Pretty much everyone in the Temple of Silence is.
Hello, I'm Jet.
Ah,
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a...
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends of friends, still, I do trust.
the sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurubot problem is resolved?
And ever getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there. Luckily, Jet used the mechanism.
Wow. Thanks for being there to help them.
Hindi pa po. Ayun na sa isa ng sira na iba ang niya. Narinig.
So, this mystery man openly
Yeah? Is there something weird about that?
5:30.
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy.
Cara na lang. Hindi, ayos ka? Ano ba yan? Saan ba nilagay siya? Hindi mo kandar na yan?
Well deduced.
Yo. Ito pala yan ba? Dito. Ini mo.
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you think there's a big...
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the simple fact that having someone to shift, the most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem.
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk.
Jet?
Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? We're mercs. You can run into us anyway.
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the...
You bet we did. This place is incredible. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system from...
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, if these sources prove correct, however, this raises...
Yeah, but the people of the rainforest are always...
Wait, Heimernet, is this the same Aru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right?
Well remembered. According to our records, Aru was the most brilliant. That being said, but Aru... Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists.
Paimon totally gets that. Do you guys still remember that? The Ibis King told us they were trapped in Aru, and that they had to answer 3 questions to get out.
I think I remember.
Yeah. If only Nefer were here. She's dealt with the Ibis King before, so she might know more. Oh, Nefer is a friend we met in Notcry.
Not cry. Funny.
Huh?
Yeah. Had another lady with her, too.
Really? They came here?
Yes, really. It was... One of them said she's made Nodcry her home.
Looks like betting on Aru was the right...
See? They're right.
Nicole!
Why, hello. We're here to help. It's a good thing we left early.
Locked out?
Oh, you haven't heard? No one can leave and...
Are the Fatui behind this?
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. Ermin's soul is the source. I imagine this function was put in place.
But doesn't that mean that the people here?
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world, and
I'm surprised you managed to convince her to come back.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to
And why should it concern me that
Judging by your tone,
sounds like you don't know much about my...
all I know is that the Ibis King is the source of your power. As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to. But
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nodcry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need.
I understand. Human emotions still. If time has taught me anything, it's that human emotions are... But that's where we angels come in. Our duty ultimately, so I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions in the end...
I refuse.
Wait, what? But I said the...
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere. You're right, Nicole. There's more to me than just hate, but I don't think that your guidance can change my...
Do you wish to shake the...
No. I hope...
In that...
Sure. It's not every day you get to hear...
A long, long time ago, monotonous work, human emotions are often attached to a person. If Sumeru were destroyed, both love and hate.
Most sophisticated, Miss Nicole. But still, I'm a special case. Someone once told me that human memory... As much as I dislike Sumeru, this is no way for it to perish.
How much will you need? I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need,
Just cover my
Huh?
That's all. Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away, you'll be...
Me? I'm in charge? Whoa! Don't worry.
And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in...
That was far more detailed than necessary. I never thought I'd return. Especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned. What's Candace up to?
She is still taking care of things in our village. Should be joining us before too long. Oh, and sorry. Hope we're not interrupting.
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret.
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something.
We still have some time before we leave.
By the way, who are these two?
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Nodcry. Did I hear you mention Aru?
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned inside.
That sounds perfect.
Miss Nefer, are you from the desert by...
Why do you ask?
I don't know. There's a familiar air about you. Plus, you mentioned I'm Dia, an Eremite mercenary.
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before. However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted.
Actually, I'm a little better...
Huh?
Huh. Are my eyes playing tricks on me?
Ventriloquism.
What is it, Kale?
It's you. You're the voice you encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon.
I have many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole Rain,
an angel? Sounds like a big deal.
Well, we're a rather long-living race of beings. Not gods.
Yep. And
Please don't call me ma'am. Just relax and be yours.
Miss Nicole, if it's...
Yes, you may. I can see. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you I can guide you to the truth. But it involves a personal secret of yours. I thought we were going to speak alone.
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Dar al-Shif.
Well, if Kale doesn't mind her secret being revealed, I have no problem with.
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss Nicole.
Closest friends. It's so nice to hear that.
All right. In that, Kale, are you aware that there are god remains inside your...
I am. When I was young, the Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help. There were a lot of other kids just like me there. I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. Anyway. So...
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata.
What?
You don't seem surprised like the rest of us.
The possibility crossed my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers.
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing?
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the Goddess of Flower. You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers. Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods are used to manifest its power, even her closest acquaintances would... After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them. You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense,
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help.
Well, people value their autonomy. I understand how you feel, Kale.
Huh. I guess you of all people have...
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis.
Let me guess. Because 2's company, but... Not my intention.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I...
Kale, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me...
Yeah, I know it. So about that dream I had, was it a warning from the Goddess of Flowers?
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel created by the primordial humans, born with the instinct to... Though her body and soul have perished, her essence retains its natural instinct. The mother of dreams, lord of flowers and...
But I still don't understand.
Yes. Why indeed? I suspect it may be because of the firm will you showed in the... Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any All right. Any further questions from the family members of the pig?
Let's move out. Time.
We all hope it'll work. But will we really be able to open Aru? And even if all 7 pillars of King Deshret agree to let us...
Haven't you handled other big projects?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is...
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for details.
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm here, things will be resolved.
Kave's self-doubt disappeared in...
Well, this confidence is most glad...
Oh, Miss Nicole.
Oh, I don't...
Honestly, even though Kasara are... So if they...
Who's...
Myself and a few other scholars.
Oh, well, if you...
Whoa. Where did...
Look at the level of detail. The squirrel descends from the heavens like a champion.
Kave? Kave, come here for a sec.
Oh, all right, but hang on a moment.
You call?
This squirrel's...
Oh, a squirrel. I wouldn't say cute.
Oh, a hero? I suppose so.
I see. Well, do you tend to read?
As a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy those. Everyone loves a good tale of...
Then perhaps the statue represents the heroic tale you long to see deep down inside. Also, on the subject of heroism, I feel that if the subject posed with a finger raised towards the heavens, it would lend a greater gravitas to the overall image. I'm sure some would call it cliche or old-fashioned, but not me. Kave! Kave!
Sorry, Madame Faruzan, I'm a little bit...
What a pity. That young man has excellent aesthetic taste.
What a genius idea! Why didn't I think of that?
Classical. Precisely. Then placed a statue.
Yes! That...
It'll be a masterpiece.
Just call me Nicole.
What? Oh, no.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within. My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, in this day of age, it's rare to find...
Honestly, I feel the same way. It's been a long time since I met anyone interested in... Also, I have to say, you're a very good judge.
Sorry. Keeping watch over here.
Oh,
let's not tell Madame Faruzan about Miss Nicole's...
Good idea. Let's limit the conversation.
I hope everyone's ready. We'll be arriving at our destination very shortly.
Why, we've not seen so many closer inspection reveals many familiar...
You surmised correctly.
Oh, enormous, you see. Why, you've even put a smile on Goatee and Cock. I know that laugh. Lilapar? What on earth are...
Oh, this is hilarious. Turns out good things really do. When did you three get locked up in here?
Why, you... Yes, I know. No need to shout. But didn't King Deshret seal you away? How did you...
Who knows? Perhaps you can ask my master one day. Behold, the executioners of... It's almost tragic, watching lowly prisoners like you...
I'm starting to take a liking to this magic bottle lately.
Time is of the... We come to you, O three ancient lords. As for precisely what we need your help...
All right, stop arguing, Croco. And Goatee, don't you start. What's the harm in letting her speak? It's not worth getting so angry about. Forget about her. The three questions are the crucial thing here. But do you really have a way to answer them? You once answered the final question, Nefer, but the seal, unless with the passage of time.
You could say so. When you first asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was liars are the best at seeing through the falsehoods of the world.
I think that makes sense.
I found it quite compelling myself, and I told Nefer so.
Well, that's simply because it was my answer, not the one King Deshret was looking for.
Can you guess which answer Al-Ahmar?
Time. And that's not only the answer to the final question. It's the answer to all things wax and wane with the passage of time. Current affairs are always fraught with conflict. You once described King Deshret as a proud man. I'd say...
Time. Indeed. Perhaps in building Aru, our king was in fact attempting to reverse time. This is the most eventful day I have experienced.
Are those 3 of the 7?
Turns out the statues were quite faithful.
You three seem to be in good...
Prison can help a person grow and learn to cherish what they... Hello, Nefer.
It's good to see you. Thoth.
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at ease.
Should we maybe introduce ourselves?
Sure. I'm Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence.
Everything is equally new to us, in truth. We've been gone from this mortal...
Let's hold off on the introductions for now. We can always ask Nefer about you later. It'll give me something to talk about with my chosen...
You're like a helpless parrot. Gods and people of yore are not necessarily welcome.
Is that so? Well, I think we'll take it in stride.
Fair point.
And I must praise you for your wisdom.
I'm sorry?
Why, your tremendous accomplishments deserve a...
General Mahamad.
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis. Every calamity throughout the ages has been... Whatever is wrong with Irminsul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Dragon? I'm sorry. The Dendro Dragon is helping to heal the...
Not a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel, a pep who possess...
I shudder to think what could have caused Lesser Lord Kusanali to suffer such a plight. Still, why would the Dendro Dragon lend you her aid?
You can help us make history.
A smooth talker. Well said.
Currently, no one can connect to Irminsul. We hope that by opening up Aru and making some modifications... unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect creation. King Deshret never managed to realize it. Besides, I hear your reasons, but...
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aru's
This is by no means a threat. But the only reason we helped you escape from Aru was to... You asked us to state our wishes, and we have. Each one of us here...
What do we think, my fellow old fogey?
Since you ask so nicely...
Naturally what? Are you for, or...
I simply mean we shall do what comes... You claim that you wish to open Aru. No, you... We do. We understand.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able to replicate King Deshret's work. Never.
We are sure. If your minds are made up, very well. We... Saint Shezepank. Saint Benu.
Saint Benu, responding to your... Saint Shezbank, responding... Lord.
Then your trust in my well-being has long outlived your physical body.
Al-Akmar is long gone.
You're awake? Good. We are voting.
Aru is the pride of Al-Akmar.
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity. A god without his people shall cease to...
I do not mean to mock these proceedings, but
What is the point of a unanimous vote when we know that the last of the 7 pillars...
This will no doubt surprise your mechanical mind, and I have no intention of trying to persuade you it is true.
Huh? Can someone attest to this? Do we...
I ask the 3 kings.
Naturally, the Ibis King.
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity.
Perish, you diabolical...
I awakened our former colleagues for you, supported your...
I miss the days when Hermanub... What are you trying to say? Is my word worth less to you? Hypocrite though you are, Lord Thoth. You are...
Since King Deshret is no more, we shall receive no... Remember, the moment to take this step.
We understand that well, and we have decided to proceed regardless. Furthermore, the
King Deshret's creation is clearly a place of...
Hermanubis' representative and the Dendro Dragon Apep made their choice ahead of time. By the grace of His Majesty, guided...
What's this? Are we under... No.
Here you are.
Father.
It's Jet's father, Jibriel!
I smell blood and...
You have to...
This meeting is that the dead should meet the living. Do not weep for me, Jet. I know you will accomplish many great things in your life. You will go further and climb higher than I ever did. All I ask is that you take good care.
Father.
Hey, Jet.
I'm fine. Thanks, Paimon. It was just a little sut. He was trapped in the golden slumber for our sake.
You've grown strong, Jet.
Yeah. I'll leave the past in my memory. Goodbye, Father.
Ah, me, what a touching reunion.
We 3 retainers, once imprisoned for our iniquity, are surely the least qualified to judge. Although Aru was created by a god,
As for your proposed renovations,
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if any problems arise. Ibis, you chose to take on disciples.
if I'd known you'd be like this, I would have locked all of us?
Vilify me no further. Using Aru's power, we shall install a defense unseen and amazing.
With technology from the heavens, the possibilities are...
All right. Well, that resolves the issue of confidentiality.
Why, yes. I've already...
You must be the ones tasked by...
That's right. Good afternoon.
We've met before. This is...
I've only ever seen these two in... Ah, the paintings in the temple. They show us chatting, playing cards.
No, only you enjoy playing.
I wouldn't go that.
Back to the matter at hand. The most capable minds in the
The artisans who built Aru for...
I didn't know that. We'll do...
Such brazen words. Humans these days...
No, that's not what he meant. Please, don't mind him. He shares your sentiments, just not your, penchant.
I just think it's important to manage...
Forgive my lack of courtesy. but we simply can't sacrifice our lives to the gods on completion of the project. Here's a first draft of the project proposal for your perusal. Please let us know if you have any requests. Normally, I'd have made it look a lot more visual.
Naturally. If my fellow why are you so preoccupied with the ostentatious displays?
Exactly.
This is Aru's mainframe.
We certainly will.
You may attempt to lay out punishments should you so desire, though I'm afraid...
King Deshret always...
Is that true? No wonder human artisans help to build Aru.
Naturally.
Have you noticed that the Goat King keeps giving superficial responses? It's like he's just going through the motions and leaving the real debate.
He understands the art of perfunctory speech. That's what earned him his position as...
Excuse me for being blunt, but it sounds suspiciously like you're putting yourself on a pedestal and
You're mistaken. And while there's nothing strictly wrong with making every conversation about yourself, it's not exactly a...
You? Whatever. I knew it'd be like this working with you. All right, let me past. I need to look at this console.
It's your job to activate it after all. Everyone, please proceed with the external check.
Hello there, youngsters.
Whoa, the Ibis King.
What do you mean, came to...
You did say we...
I've reviewed the proposal. The work...
I wouldn't say...
You are the top scholars of your day.
Aru and the Akasha... I thought the Akasha was the Akdi...
And you too?
You've read the instruction...
An instruction manual? The Akasha has an instruction manual?
It used to sit on a shelf in the corner at the house, if the manual is to be believed.
What? But there are so few...
but this is something you could not possibly have...
I'm from Vahumana?
Precisely. And a large part of our asset, I may as well tell you. In the beginning, Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flower, then she created the Jinn. Enlightened, it was the first and greatest alliance. All the great changes in Sumeru's history began with the goddess of... So grieved was King Deshret by her past, and so the Akasha was inspired...
Well, if the two share a common...
Unbelievable.
No, I do, but there's no time for that. The schedule...
Perhaps you could try coming up with our cutoff date.
You know what it's like having to turn around 5 different drafts in one day?
Yeah, also, Sir Ibis King, you don't plan on getting directly involved.
Yes, well, you strike us Mars.
Neither.
Still, if Aru is so powerful, why didn't King Deshret use it for more ambitious ends?
Because it was never fully completed. King Deshret had grand plans, but in the beginning, his wish was to... What he desired, she bestowed. And thus was knowledge brought into the world. Her courage and sacrifice, and that monument. At that time, King Deshret said the following to the Lord of Dendro. Since we share an eternal covenant, I shall never... Remember, it is not in the end. Aru was only used to store up...
So the point you're making is, King Deshret was both powerful and ambitious, and he only ceased his imperious ways out of affection for the... You could see this as an act of mercy.
This explains why Aru was...
You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all manner of misfortune. Love is the same. All right, let us pause the story here for now. Who's in charge?
Yes, me.
Now then, Wisdom hides in the space by the power of King Deshret.
Where did this come from?
It looks more like some...
Just as the Akasha allows you to access a greater range of knowledge, this is no ordinary, whether you choose to increase or decrease.
Looks mechanical.
Turn around.
So that's where the elevator is. Obelisks were used to record important information in the ancient desert civilization. Hey, Alhaitham, there's some writing here I'll need you to decipher. I've sent it to your screen. Do you see it?
Got it. It's a little blue.
Take a look and tell me what it says. Oh, and I'll send any other similar text directly to you from now on.
Let's start with this one. It's a variant of an older script. Herein looks like cultural information from the...
If so, I suggest...
Words thrown together merely for...
Well, as long as you're certain that this is strictly private...
It is unimportant.
All right, well, I guess I'll start now. Found some more. Sending them over to you now.
These are all reports about the girl...
Can we delete them?
I'd say so.
What if there are detailed...
They'll just have to live with it.
Yeah, you're right. There's some other similar monuments nearby. I'll check them... Another monument.
Hold on.
You're still reading it?
It records the development and governance of the Oasis civilization.
Is it important?
Some of it. There was no way for me to read the whole...
What about the artisans' records? What do they mention?
They're speculations, mostly.
Sounds like pure mythology to me.
The records do emphasize that this was...
Even that got recorded? Okay, well, I'll make a copy of this first.
Is that truly necessary?
No. The blueprints are important.
It meets the requirements of the contingency plans, so we should be good.
I gotta say, it's the strangest feeling. It's like drifting between life and...
Chasing dreams in the most...
What happens if my spirit just...
That won't happen. Anyway, I wouldn't celebrate just yet if I were you.
All right.
Traveler from afar, do you worry for the fate of...
Woo! Greetings, Croc.
Please be at ease. I'm just...
Sounds like you really care.
Yes, although to be...
Speaking of Nahida, Paimon was one...
Wait a moment.
What is...
I tried calling out to a pep, but this can only mean that she has spoken.
All the gods who served King Deshret seemed super surprised to hear that a pep agreed.
Are you aware of the history between her and our king? Then you are learned indeed. At the end of his life, King Deshret tricked the Dendro Dragon into swallowing him. The Dendro Dragon despised King Deshret, yet he outwitted her. Rather than bringing disaster to the land, the Dendro Dragon stands for the glory of a bygone era. She hated Al-Akhmar, and so her willingness to help the Dendro Archon through this crisis comes as...
Yep, Nahida did her...
So Lesser Lord Kusanali, as much as she loathes the Seven, a pet knows kindness when she sees it.
Yeah, that's the sense we got.
She is not incapable of coexisting with other living things. All of this being said, I wouldn't expect too much from her if I...
We'll keep that in mind. Anyway, how much longer do you think Nahida needs to stay with the pep? For all we know, the Fatui might... I'm alright, Paimon. Huh? Was that Nahida's voice?
It seems the treatment...
Since when do my deeds require your evaluation?
Ah! Here will do just fine.
I had no intention of taking you any further.
You always hide your kindness away like an oasis with...
You dare
No. I'm...
Awake already?
I feel...
Gods and their gratitude mean if I suffer any ill effect...
I understand what you require. Sumeru is my
A farcical notion. God of Sumeru...
And yet, maybe it...
Then hold steady.
Well, I'll be. Is that a pep? Do my eyes deceive me? Of all...
I see that after all this time,
It's a pleasure, Dendro Dragon. Had you arrived but a little sooner...
You are not the first insects I have had the displeasure of dealing with today.
What did you do with...
I cast them away. What would... Booer, this is where we shall part ways.
Then I wish you peace as you return to your dwelling.
It matters not to me.
A force to be reckoned with. At times like this, I feel...
Hold on, just hold on, okay? We're almost there. Huh? Wait, that voice! Uh-oh. Well, that's a relief.
The Dendro Archon's familiars.
Huh? Wait, what are they? Obviously, I was worried about the Dendro Archon. Oh, he seemed pretty nervous. Not just people. It's all these non-human... I can't believe he made such a long and dangerous journey. I'll have to ask everyone to wait while I help our new arrival settle in. Traveler? Paimon? Shall we find a place for our... Awesome! Well, first... Okay, I think... It must be very tough for you coming all the way out here. Ah, everyone's here. Good. Are you okay? Then you're forgetting who I am. Red Flux. Oh. I suppose everyone is gathered here because of me. I can't thank you enough. Right now, I can help too. Just... up to no good. Traveler, Paimon. I have other work to attend to here that needs to take... No problem? Thank you. I'm counting on you. There's one other thing. If you are to work alongside the people... There's nothing to fear. No one here will hurt you. But if you do feel afraid, don't worry. Very well. Now, I shall bestow a small blessing. Do not fear. Everyone's here. What?
Dendro Archon. Are you recovering all right?
I'm doing very well. I see. I regret to be the bearer of bad news. But with the state that...
Alas, what about non-traditional meat?
Non-traditional?
Are you saying desperate times call for... The Aranara have good
Given everything that's going on,
Miss Nefer, as a professional intelligence broker,
not one that I'm willing to volunteer.
let's say I'll treat this as a pilot project aimed at expanding your intelligence operations. Whatever business...
I like the sound of that.
Given that you rarely set foot in Sumeru, practically no one at Caravan Rebot...
I take it you've read the files on...
Yes. I also skimmed the list of...
Any initial
Limiting the scopes to males whose recent activity could be viewed as... The Aranara saw 2 people talking, but currently we only have 1 suspect.
Everyone is heading for the desert per the evacuation.
There's no way it was a spur-of-the-moment decision. We need to smoke him out from wherever he's hiding.
Sounds like you have the beginnings. I see.
So far, we still lack solid evidence that he's been bribed.
Then let's get closer to him to confirm.
And you're certain you've never encountered this...
I'm certain. Besides, it's extremely rare for me to have had any direct contact with Sumeru mercenaries besides... Sino, stay out of sight and wait for my signal.
Understood.
Excellent. Well... Darker skin, scars. Nothing unusual about how he dresses. A coin. Interesting. Sorry to bother you. Has everyone here already left?
Ma'am, what are you doing in...
My friend and I lost some of our... And then...
Forgive me for asking, but
Sure. She has blonde hair, And she was wearing a hat and a white dress.
Yes, I think that does ring a bell.
I understand.
Hey, wait. They left a good while ago now. You'll never catch up with...
That would be amazing.
Hey, let's not worry about the money.
All right, thanks.
No.
Okay.
You're not wrong there.
I suppose I can tell you, since you've been such a big help. But be sure...
Oh, really?
We're in the antiques business.
Ah, well, ma'am, that...
I'm all ears. But to...
I'm sure that won't be a problem.
Pure gold. That's quite...
If you look hard...
It has no distinct snag. Surely you have an existing business...
The shop I used to work...
I understand.
As it happens,
Sure.
This evacuation was a huge operation. They needed a few people to stay behind and tie up loose ends. And I ended up being one of them. You're lucky you ran into us in time.
I certainly am.
Hands where I can see them. General Mahamudra! No, wait!
This is the coin? Sadly, you won't have the chance to...
Nicely done. Looks like...
Unmarked gold coins are quite difficult. Here's what's gonna... Southeast from here.
Great work.
Hers are quickly catching up. Looks like it's over to you.
Because I'm quickest on my feet?
Because you know how to trail a target. Plus,
Fine.
one more thing. The Traveler just brought a message from the Dendro Archon. Once you're done with this, we're...
Got it.
Are you sure?
Gee, I don't know.
Okay.
Really? You do know this is a stealth operation.
Paimon? Are you...
Well, Paimon at least. Besides, being the best guy...
Fine. Join me if you want. But be...
No need! Paimon will...
Good. Then what are we waiting for?
Coming! Coming!
The wind rises. We're here. Now we wait.
Okay, yeah, cool.
What's on your mind?
Huh?
I thought all you cared about besides being a guide was food and sleep.
What's that supposed to mean?
But never on your own. You hardly ever... Just saying. I'm kind of at loose ends right now. So if you did want to
Hat guy?
What?
When we were in Notcry, Paimon suddenly realized something. Even though Paimon doesn't get like this very often. She just got really scared and the more Paimon thought about it, the more useless she felt. Does that make any sense?
You asked the right person. Boy.
Oh.
I'm not gonna try and encourage you. What I will say is this. When you start doubting yourself, you have to make the decision to move forward. So ask yourself, what do you want? To get stronger? Something's not right. Paimon, is it just me?
Should Paimon take a...
We'll give it another hour.
Okay. How strange. What is it? Did you think of something?
Something feels off about this whole We know for sure that the guy Sinocon had something set up. Yet somehow his contact is a no-show.
Then how would they know to do that? Wouldn't they at least...
That's the problem. They couldn't pop...
while this isn't a formal meeting, I'd still...
Chesapeake and Bennu are currently... As for Hermanubis...
There have been times when a map time has taken me...
I must say, there is... You appear to be in good spirits, Lesser Lord Kusanali. But even so...
Oh no! So even... Don't worry, Paimon. It worked. The issue is how closely I'm tied to her. Sumeru has undergone tremendous changes during her absence. I too have grown weaker due to the effects of...
Then what do you suggest?
We take all the help we can get. Sumeru is our shared home. You and I...
Though Al-Ahmar is no longer with us, the Allah... Not to mention that it was the people of Sumeru...
You really know how to...
Now then, let us...
The brightest minds of the Sumeru Academia are busy
Correct. Irminsul has existed in Teyvat since after the Heavenly Principles arrived. The power of the Light Realm since then. Everything as the Dendro Archon. I have a duty to protect Irminsul. Teyvat has seen many upheavals in the last few years. The most recent of these was a major crisis in that I made sure to monitor all the paths. I still believe that someone has actively invaded Irminsul by entering Irminsul through death.
I see what you mean. You cannot simply stop all this.
That's right.
Please, understand how difficult...
Defense has never been any...
After Irminsul was invaded, my authority was quickly restricted.
I'm sure you feel responsible.
But the people of Sumeru should not...
And this is why...
Yes. The only thing in all I managed to do before the scholar's initial plan, unfortunately, to rise to the challenge, to reclaim Irminsul...
Human wisdom has cleared...
Together, we will do...
By the way, when you spoke earlier of an intruder...
Well... Master Tainari!
Is this...
How did this happen?
Luckily, we managed...
What in the world was that?
Oh my. I am not once over the millennia.
Please continue, Dendro Archon.
Irminsul's root system is what comprises the ley lines. In the past, it has become a tree of unbridled
Blasphemy. But if we are to honor the...
The birth of this tree proves to me beyond doubt, but to explain the situation in...
Zandik. So it was him. I saw him in the desert once. A man...
But didn't Dottore die and not cry? How is he still able to do all... He must still have loyal followers amongst the Fatui. Even so...
I can confirm that Fatui forces have arrived in Sumer. Furthermore, Irminsul seems to be undergoing some kind of mutation. Evil branches... Sorry. I couldn't think of any other word to describe it.
A baleful tree.
Speaking of Dottore, I didn't think it was wise to state this out in the open. But my theory is...
You mean... The Fatui never intended to follow...
It's hardly a conventional strategy, but as it happens, I know someone who works exactly this way. He's been a collaborator of Dottore's from the outset.
There is still much to be done. Everyone, please...
As per the discussions of Mr. Alhaitham and Mr. Kave, the next...
We'll give it everything. The plan looks feasible. but the
General Mahamatra Sino and his team will help to procure the material.
No problem. I've already spoken with Sethos and Hack Guy.
This kind of thing is best left to the fleet-footed, right?
If it's efficiency you're after, we're the right people.
Following up on the elemental energy
Yep, that's right. Leave it.
Got it. Well, I'd like Madame Farazan,
You can count on it. Will do. Rest assured,
Dia, Candace, and Nefer.
You bet.
Good. I believe that covers...
Poor Tainari. Must be tough.
Hey, don't try and drive a...
All it says to me is that Master Nephis is...
Exactly.
Finally, Traveler. Once that task is complete, I'll be asking the Eternal Oasis? I thought that was just a...
Regarding your trip to Natlan, under normal circumstances, so regretfully, we won't be able to give the Pyro Archon Mawika the grand reception that she deserved.
No point putting too much pressure on yourselves.
Right. Especially you didn't grow up.
Don't worry about me. Plus, we'll be there. Yes. I believe in this. Well.
To what extent we can implement the final plan.
Yeah, no surprise.
Once we roll this out, this still leaves us with a significant...
We'll need a supply of rare material. Time is not on our...
The Aru merge and renovation project, as discussed. Mr. Sethos is quite familiar with the layout of King Deshret's mausoleum.
I have every confidence. In the meantime, we may as well...
Makes sense. There's not much...
Get information and stay close.
What is this, boot camp? Not...
It's just Sino being Sino.
Everyone clear on our mission objective. Look at the excess
And King Deshret's 7 pillars agreed?
If they're just sitting there doing nothing, we might as well put them to use.
Judgment is upon us. Your penance is due. You stay condemned. Your penance is due. Al-Akbar! Use the space.
Quit following me. Squall Fury.
You dare to gaze upon me? Your sins weigh upon your soul. Nowhere to run. Excuse me. Wretched vermin. Squall Fury. Search for it. Surrender.
These devices should still be usable even though they're broken down. Let's take them back for the others to review. enough to make an Akasha terminal.
I remember you telling me how
The Academia declared the...
certainly sounds neither Hat Guy nor I.
Well, if it all goes to...
Oh, goody! Thank you so much for handling the delivery. What a long way it was. I'm well aware what a bumpy date.
Oh, trust me. I'm patting myself on the back for my assembly work here. But will you really be needing all of this?
According to our plan, yes, this is the quantity required.
I heard you covered a lot of the funding out of
Of course. It's really quite a beautiful design.
Did you attend the lecture on Light Realm at...
Of course I attended. I was just a little late, so I had to listen to the whole thing from outside the back. Anyway, I have a perfectly good understanding of Light Realm, element...
Good to know. Master told me in private.
Oh, well, you...
At first, the Dendra... To protect someone from such danger, it's an information has a tricky problem.
What do you mean?
I get it. For instance, you and I...
Wait, what?
That is not what I call... Well, as they often say in Bahumana, an event that is monumental to the individual is negligible in the grand scheme of history. Generally, the fate of the individual is an insignificant affair.
Being from Amorta, where the subject...
In other words...
When the same secret is shared with a group of people, the same fate, most people would find us...
Sharing knowledge is a good... All right.
Thanks a lot.
Alhaitham.
Most of the information... Oh. Not lost to history. Some are. All we can do is... Although...
After Aru started up,
humans may not read what is written by... Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it had...
Is this a clue to solving a You can't read it unless... Wait, I think I've got...
A chessboard.
Today are skilled at solving.
Have the secrets buried in the desert.
I've always been against.
It's you three. Just in time. We've been delving...
I've heard this was how you'd while away your free hours.
It is true. King Deshret's...
Is this chessboard supposed to...
Naturally. Visitors, everything...
1 second. It's dangerous? I should be the one to go, then.
Sounds like the self-confidence of our present company.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm your...
I appreciate the sentiment. Besides, I'm sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively...
Fair enough. I mean, you guys are controlling the difficulty.
But Bennu said he wanted to put some respect.
Thank you. This doesn't seem like ordinary...
No, you must enter the board and pat...
Ready?
Let's do it.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
But the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Oh, excellent work.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know. Now is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Really?
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Done.
Finally. But seriously, that was incredible. Standing on the chessboard felt... Oh, sorry. I'll save my thoughts for later. Thanks to the three of you for helping us.
We made but a humble contribution.
You lived up to our expectations.
In addition to the existing functions, since Aru's interference, imagine for a moment. What?
I agree. This is the...
Me, oh my.